number one, we're entering into the realm of the spiritually incorrect or the sexually incorrect. And that's very similar to politically incorrect. What does politically incorrect mean? It's the willingness to speak the truth, right? To not remain stuck in the places where you're not allowed to say what's actually true. You know, as this call and this set of teachings began to find their way in the public sphere, as we began the campaign to invite people to the course, I got at least 3 calls from fabulous people. I mean, great human beings saying, hey, we've got to reconsider this particular program, you know, that we were going to do with you, because we love this course you and Annie are doing. It's fantastic. And we're friends. You know, these are people, a couple of them were friends with both Annie and I. And we're going to take the course ourselves, and we're sending it to friends of ours, but it's a little off-brand for us, right? You know, we're mainstream people, right? We can't be talking about this stuff, you know, in the public or be associated, you know, with this topic or with a couple of the words that you use in describing the topic that we'll get to later. And, you know, they're great people, and of course, dear friends, and totally support them and totally get it. And, my friends, since when is sex not a mainstream topic? And the answer is, since forever. Right? It's very, very difficult to actually have a real conversation when we talk about what's really happening. What do we really need to up-level our consciousness around sexuality? What do we really need to participate in the evolution of love? Because everyone's afraid of the topic. People are afraid of sex or ashamed by sex, and yet radically desiring it, right, in all of its possible forms, right, as right, one of the few places, or sometimes the only place, where they feel not alone and not desperate. So on the one hand, we have this radical, deep, thriving desire every place, right, for sexuality. And one of the places that comes to the fore, by the way, is in internet pornography. And we're going to talk about pornography later in the phone call today. And internet pornography, contrary to common thoughts, is not only male, right? It's right now, the best statistics are 3/5 and 2/5, meaning there's a sizable female population, right? And it's actually driving the internet, right? It's the far and above most popular thing, right? At the Marriott Hotel today, the Marriott Hotel, right, this kind of upscale, you know, upper middle class hotel, right, in the United States, right, the Marriott Hotel makes more money from its adult pornography channel than it does from its rooms. So everybody's interested. And yet, you know, we think it's not mainstream. So my friends, welcome to a place where we're going to speak the deepest truth we know, with the deepest love that we have. And we're going to move beyond, right, the tired old conventions and really speak to where we are and where we're living today. So welcome to Spiritually Incorrect, right, and Sexually Incorrect.